Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends and family. I am Sergeant First Class Justin Drake, originally from Locust Grove, Georgia. On behalf of the United States Army Parachute Team and the Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Alan Wilson, welcome to the 2025 Golden Knights Assessment and Selection Graduation. Today is the accumulation of 12 weeks of rigorous training and endurance. Throughout the duration of this course, the candidates and cadre have completed 2,792 free-fall parachute jumps. This program started on September 2nd with 16 candidates. Today, 8 have been selected and will be knighted and join the ranks of the elite Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, the cadre of the 2025 Golden Knights Assessment and Selection. From Walhalla, South Carolina, he's an airborne information technology specialist with 2,999 free-fall parachute jumps. Sergeant First Class, Ben Hall. From Orlando, Florida, he's an airborne psychological operations specialist with 1,999 free-fall parachute jumps. Sergeant First Class, Zach Cretenstein. From Shelby, North Carolina, he's an airborne parachute maintenance technician with 999 free-fall parachute jumps. Sergeant First Class, Houston Creech. And now, I would like to introduce the graduates for the 2025 Golden Knights Assessment and Selection Program. From Oskaloosa, Iowa, he's an airborne Navy diver with 492 free-fall parachute jumps. Petty Officer Second Class, Colton Berg. From Yukon, Oklahoma, he's an airborne infantryman with 506 free-fall parachute jumps. Staff Sergeant George Horn. From Farmerville, Louisiana, he's an airborne horizontal construction engineer with 337 free-fall parachute jumps. Staff Sergeant Adrian Lara. From Orlando, Florida, he's an airborne infantryman with 295 free-fall parachute jumps. Staff Sergeant John Rivera. All the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he's an airborne horizontal construction engineer with 1,284 free-fall parachute jumps. Private First Class Nate Hilzendeger. From Livermore, California, he's an airborne infantryman with 1,071 free-fall parachute jumps. Staff Sergeant Eric Wood. From Clearwater, Florida, he's an airborne all-source intelligence analyst with 659 free-fall parachute jumps. Sergeant First Class Erik Dolores. From Ponce, Puerto Rico, he's an airborne all-source intelligence analyst with 512 free-fall parachute jumps. Specialist Eric Garcia. And the team leader for the Golden Knights Assessment and Selection Program. From Houston, Texas, he's an airborne parachute maintenance technician with 3,099 free-fall parachute jumps. Sergeant First Class Jesse Robbins. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the newest members of your United States Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. Within the United States Army Parachute Team, A knighting is the defining moment for candidates who have worked for many weeks to improve the myriad of skills required to become a Golden Knight. The knighting ceremony dates back to medieval times, when a squire had proven his worth over several years,
to the Army.
and his king
awesome.
saw it fit that the squire would be knighted.
Rise.
Over
Ready?
the years, the ceremony has changed, but the basic ingredients remain the same. The new knight received his armor. His golden spurs replaced the silver ones he had worn as a squire, and his sword was girded around him.
Very excited to welcome you to the team.
He was given a blow
couple
on
tries,
each
you're
shoulder
definitely gonna
and
be a
was
great
then
member.
a knight,
Rise.
ready to take his place with his
Ready?
peers. Here, we use no armor, and we need no spurs. But we do arm the new knights with much, much more.
Go on mission as a Golden Knight.
Lieutenant
Can't wait
Colonel
to see you
Alan
jump
Wilson
somewhere
and Command
that's not
Sergeant Major
Lawrenceburg.
Edward Lee have
gonna
moved
be
forward and are
exciting.
knighting each of
Rise,
the new
Adrian.
teammates with an Excalibur style sword.
Ready?
As each of the 8 new teammates are knighted, the graduating soldier will sound off with the last stanza of the Golden Knight Creed. It states, "When I have gained the respect,
glad you
admiration,
came back, Joe.
and
You'll be a
gratitude
great
of the
member of this
American
team.
public and my teammates, then I have fulfilled my
Ready?
mission as a Golden Knight."
But I've gained the respect, admiration, and gratitude of the American public and my teammates, then I've fulfilled my mission as a Golden Knight.
Turned your whole life around to come and do this. So glad to see you here, Nate. Rise. Ready?
When I've gained the respect, admiration, and gratitude of the American public and my teammates, then I've fulfilled my mission as a Golden Knight.
Come a long way from Mikey teaching you how to skydive down in Fort Benning. You're going to be a great member of this team, Eric. Please rise. Ready?
When I've gained the respect, admiration, and gratitude of the American public and my teammates, then I've fulfilled my mission as a Golden Knight.
We're so excited to have you, Eric. You're going to be a great member of this team. Please rise. Ready?
And I have gained the respect, admiration, and gratitude of the American public and my teammates that fulfill my mission as a Golden Knight.
I'm going to miss you hanging out on ground, but I'm going to be so excited to see you coming into jump, Eric. So happy to have you here. Please rise. Ready?
Moving on road,
Been a long road from you.
I think we're all happy to see you.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the United States Army Parachute Team, Lieutenant Colonel Alan Wilson.
GCAS team, please stand at ease. Good morning. I would like to thank everyone for coming out here on this special day to celebrate our newest jacketed Golden Knights. I would especially like to welcome all their family members, along with our alumni and distinguished guests who join us here today. Our team would not be where we are without the support you bring. I want to open my comments by first thanking the Cadre. Jesse, Ben, Houston, Zach, Drake. You have all put in a tremendous amount of work over the last few months in the longest GCAS ever, in a very unique environment. I've said it before, but there's no more sacred trust than that which an elite organization extends to those charged with the tasks of identifying, selecting, and training their future teammates. Those who we select as Cadre are a compounding investment in the future of the whole team, as their legacy reverberates across generations of teammates. Since 1959, this team has selected and produced champions and amazing teammates who have upheld their responsibility to be the greatest ambassadors of the Army. And I know you all stand proudly in that tradition today. You have been the first people to arrive to the headquarters every morning and the last to leave every night, conducted over 2,000 jumps, and coached and taught and mentored the newest members of this team through long days on the drop zone and back at the headquarters. Plus, you dealt with the unique challenges of a government shutdown and restarting GCAS after a few weeks off. In all of that time, you kept the standards high, and I thank you for that. To the newest jacketed members of the Golden Knights, congratulations. Adrian, Colton, George, John, Nate, Eric, and Eric. At the start of this course, I looked each and every one of you in the eyes and told you to expect to be tested every day. That each test would be one where you would be held to the highest of standards. That those standards only got harder and harder to meet with each passing day of selection. And that you would be asked each and every day to live up to the ideals and requirements of the Golden Knights Creed. And each of you have demonstrated over and over again that you have met that high standard. To reflect a speech by John F. Kennedy, you have all chosen a path not because it was easy, but because it is hard. A path that, I'm sure, over the last couple months, both here and back at home, felt like you were alone in the wilderness, struggling with survival each day. But that challenge, willingly accepted, makes success even sweeter. And I hope that as we stand here today, you feel the relief that comes at the end of a hard adventure. An adventure where you pushed yourself and your teammates to keep moving, one foot in front of the other, one jump after another, one pack job after another, never quitting, never letting yourself stop, and knowing that, for each and every one of you, the only way out was through. After that adventure, I want to be among the first to say, welcome home. You've made it back to where the journey has begun. And I want you all to take a moment to let that weight that you've been carrying over the last few months drop. I offer that welcome home because you all know what comes next. The real adventure is not over. You're now a fully vested owner in the legacy of the Golden Knights. And with that ownership comes new responsibility. Each day from here on out, you have new expectations to meet, new challenges to overcome, and a new standard to strive for. Elite organizations are not marked by a culture of laziness. They are marked by a culture of continuous assessment and continuous growth. Because of that, I offer you this advice. The jacket that you earned is not a passive thing to sit in the closet, alone and forgotten. It is something you must earn again each and every day from here forward. It's an item that has heft, it has weight, and it's not simply the weight of the fabric and stitching. It's the weight of a proud legacy, and is the weight of expectations of continued excellence. Expectations shared by your teammates who stand here with you today, expectations shared by your families, expectations of our distinguished alumni, and the expectations of the American public. And most critically, the expectations you will continue to place upon yourself. I encourage each of you to take a moment and savor the feeling you have today. Such moments of triumph are rare and fleeting in this world. Feel gratitude for what your teammates, your cadre, your bodies, and your minds have done to get you here. Then know it's time to pick your gear back up, strap it on, rally your teammates, and get ready for the next adventure. Blue skies.
After the conclusion of today's ceremony, please feel free to come out and congratulate these fine soldiers and join us at the Golden Knights hangar directly behind you for refreshments. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our graduation for the day. And on behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a warm and receptive airborne audience. In closing, I leave you with this final thought. In the future, may all your days be prosperous and your nights golden.